Hello, welcome. I'm making this video mainly for my sisters who keep bugging me to make them a makeup tutorial. But as it's going to be a long video, I'm going to have to post it on YouTube to be able to send it. So to whatever poor soul finds this and discovers this, welcome. We're going to be doing our makeup today. Yay. Okay. Don't mind my awkwardness. I'm brand new at this. Gotta pull back my curls. Don't want to get makeup in our hair. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna adjust. There we go. Alright, gotta remember to look here. We are going to start off with primer. That's the primer I use. It's CoverGirl anti-aging one. It's for the more mature ladies, but you know, you can never start too early on getting rid of wrinkles. I use about that much. Dot it all over the place and just rub it in. Yes, I'm breaking out. I have acne. I'm 21. It's terrible. You'd think after you hit 20 you'd be gone, but no. It's gonna be around forever. Okay, now that is done, I keep looking there because that's where my screen is. I use a mix of 2 foundations. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte in 118, and then some Dermacol that my sisters gave me that is way too orange for my face, but I mix it and make it work because, you know, struggling, poor, you know, it's great. All right, don't forget to mix up your foundation and don't drop it on the floor like I accidentally did, and have a brand new bottle shatter everywhere. Get makeup on your bed and your wall and all that fun stuff. I should probably mention, for those that are not my sisters, my name is Robin. I'm from Texas. I'm 21. I'm a Virgo. I like cheese. I like reading. I like painting and crafts and art. I have a shop. Well, not a shop, but like an Instagram page. It's called The Stars and I. Go check that out if you wouldn't mind. I sell crafts, art, jewelry, that stuff. Now, when you're sufficiently looking like a leper or with measles, you go in with just a little tiny bit of the Dermacol, because this stuff is potent. And I dot that between my other foundation. Mostly over like my acne problem areas, which is like my jaw. Let's be real, that's my whole face, but you know, it's fine. We're beautiful, it's fine. Acne, it's fine. It's just part of being human. Anyways, that is all on there. Now we take our damp beauty blender. Make sure it's damp, wrung out. You don't want it dripping. I take the flat side and I just start tapping. A little aggressively, but that's just my style. It gets the job done fast. Go under those eyes. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Down the neck. Please, please, please blend your neck. We don't want to look like The Mask. or, you know, have an orange face and white neck. Just not a great look, you know? Blend, 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 blend. Just keep blending, just keep blending. And then I take the pointy round side and I go over it again. Just to really bounce that into my skin. Don't forget down the neck. Also, my lighting is not the greatest. It is nighttime here in Texas. And I'm working with what I got. Alright, and then I go back over with just a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Matte foundation. And I go over my problem areas. And I just dot that on. Excuse me. Don't mind the hiccups. Right there. And then I usually, sorry, tap this in with my fingers. Tap, 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 tap. Tap it in, Appy. If you know what that's from, I'm sorry. And then I'll go over it with my Beauty Blender. Make sure it's all nice and blended so we don't look like we're wearing a mask. Another reason I'm doing my makeup at night, can't really wear it anywhere because of masks, so I'm just doing this for fun. Alright, now that our foundation is done, gotta screw the lid on. We're gonna go in with concealer. I love this one. It is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. As you can see, I've almost used the whole tube because it is bomb diggity. Yes, I said bomb diggity. All right, and then we go, I like to go in my T-zone right here, down my nose in a straight line, and then under my eyes in a triangle. Sorry if I'm a little close. I am blind even with contacts in. Triangle. Along the jawline, which mine is non-existent because I'm a chunky lady. And then on the chin. Down the neck to match it in a bit. A little bit older. Just like that. And then we, again, blend. Blend, blend, blend aggressively down the nose. And just tap, don't rub, because it'll rub it all out of the places you put it. So just tap it down. And tap, tap, tap. I like to go over the top of my eyelid just a little bit to prime it for shadow. Keep tapping. Oh, ow. Don't poke yourself in the eye. Just keep blending, just keep blending. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video, just so you know. And you know what? If you really don't like your blemishes, just put some eyeliner over them, make it into a beauty mark. It's fine. You do you, boo-boo. Now, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. This one might make you cough a little bit because you're right on your throat. Blend that around. This one you can swipe around a little bit just to real blend it out onto your neck. Okay, there's our concealer. And now we're gonna bake. So with a dry beauty blender, don't mind this one, it has some eyeshadow on it. I use the Original Formula Airspun Loose Face Powder. It has a different smell to it. It's not bad, but it kind of is like flowery almost. Gotta pull the tray out so I can get to the loose powder, like that. And then you dip in like that. Hold it under your eye if you want, and just pat, pat, pat. Pretty thick layer, because we're gonna keep this on while we do our eyeshadow too, so it catches any fallout. You're gonna look pretty crazy for a minute. Go along your nose and T-zone. Lovely taste of powder in your mouth. You basically go wherever you put your concealer. So jaw, nose, under your eye, on your chin. And me personally, I go pretty much anywhere I'm oily, which is around my nose and chin especially, and my forehead. And then just down the neck just a little bit. Not too much, but a touch. Make sure you got some, make sure you're looking real crazy right now. It's great. And then I also, while that's sitting, I put on my contour. I use the Butter Bronzer in the shade Light, I think. I do believe. And this bronzer smells so good. It smells like coconut, which I know some of you may not like, but to me, I like it. And then this is my contouring brush. It's a Moda brush. It's got a lot of bristles. You can see the bronzer on it. I need to wash my brushes. Don't mind that. And I just swirl it in there. Tap, tap, tap. And then I go from about my ear till about halfway in. And I bring it to the top of my ear and like swoop. Underneath your cheekbone right here and above your jawbone. You don't want to bring it too close to your mouth because it just looks weird. There's that part. And then I take some and I put it right here on my forehead. I don't go above right here because my forehead is pretty small. It's better this way. I don't know how to explain it. It looks better on me. And then we go underneath your jaw, right there, a little bit. Try and define it a little bit. A little bit on the side of the chin, just a touch, not too much. You don't want to look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. And then, I know it's in here somewhere. I take my other Moda brush. This is real tiny, real tiny. And swirl it in, tap, and I contour my nose. I go down until it meets the fleshy part of it, I guess. And then I pretty much just make an L down the center to the side. And do that on the same side, the other side as well. Down the center to the side. Which, this may not work for your nose type. This is just what works for my nose. And then I contour the tip right above the nostril in a V shape. Same with this side, above the nostril in a V shape. And just a little bit right there to kind of accent the tip of the nose. Make it all like rounded and cute. And that's it for contour. Now it's time to blend. This is another Moda brush. This is the biggest one in the pack that I got. Very soft. Feels, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just really soft. And then I go up and I blend. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Up a little, back and forth. Same on this side. Up on the forehead. Up on the forehead. Oop, there goes my little curl. And then under the jaw. Blend it just down the neck, just a little bit. Just blend it in, create that shadow. Make them think we're skinny. Ooh, beautiful. Now we can brush off our bake, except for under the eyes. That stays there until we are done with shadow. Bronzed goddess. Except, you know, I'm pasty white, so it's fine. Blend, 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 blend. And I take just a little bit more powder. Just a touch, like tap it off, barely any there. And I just swirl that across my whole face, avoiding the under eye. It's great to inhale. Now I take some blush. This is a really old one that I've had since I was 15. It's NYC. It broke a long time ago. No idea what shade it is, what color. Oh, Pink Cheek Glow is what this is. I have to open it into the lid. The pan is the lid now, if that makes sense. And then I take my Real Techniques travel brush thing. It's like, you can make it thinner, it's angled, great for blush. Tap, 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 tap it off, and then just dot, dot. Don't worry if you look a little bit like a clown, we're gonna blend that in. Personally, I like going up and over my nose to make people think that you're just adorable and blushing and all kinds of cute when really your soul is black and you're a demon. Blend, blend, blend. See, I feel like I got a little heavy on that side, so I'm gonna take a little bit of powder and just go right over the top of it. And being as we touched our under eye, my bad, we're just gonna dip in with our dry beauty blender and reapply some of that powder. This also helps with creasing in the concealer under your eye and kind of helps with under eye circles, which I have a lot of. Okay, so blush. Now we go in to eyeshadow. These are my two favorite palettes. It's Athena by Bad Habit. Beautiful colors, use them a lot. Very complimentary to green eyes. And this Milani Gilded Twilight. Again, very complimentary to green eyes, which is what I have. Gotta find my eyeshadow brushes. Give me half a second. Okay, I think that is all of them. They are from Real Techniques. We have a big fluffy blending brush. We have an eyebrow brush, which I also use for underneath right here. Then we have the crease brush, which is for like the lid and crease part. And then we have an eyeliner brush for like really thin stuff. I'm going to take the biggest brush, the blending brush. I'm gonna wipe it on that part of my dry beauty blender to kind of clean it off. And we are going to dip into the Milani. You can see my setup, isn't it great? The Milani, and it's a kind of a tannish nude. Oh, I forgot, hold on. I have eyeshadow primer, which I completely forgot about. It's from Urban Decay. It's the, I do believe, Sinful one. It's sparkly, it's really pretty. Kind of a champagne color. Just go across like that, and just like that. And tap it in. You want to be very gentle with your eyelids because, you know, it's really delicate skin. Tap, 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 tap. This helps your eyeshadow to stick a lot better. Dusty eyelashes. As I was saying, I'm going to go in with this nude color. It's called Signature. And I'm just going to go all over the eyelid with that. Up by my brow, down by my lashes, just sweeping windshield wiper movements like that. I'm going to switch my mirror to the magnification side so I can see. Okay, now that that is all over our lid, I'm going to go in with Late Night Bite, which is a tannish taupey color. And I'm just gonna take that into the crease area-ish. Just give it a nice blend. Let it go wherever it wants. Take some more of that. Okay, now I'm going to take my medium crease brush, clean it off a little bit. We are going to switch palettes to the Athena, and I'm going to take the shade called Truth. It's right there. It's a little darker brown. I'm not going to use a ton of it because it is pretty pigmented. And I'm going to push that into my crease. Push, push, push. Push and blend at the same time. A little bit more. And do it on this side. Push it into the crease, up and over. push, blend, push, blend. And the great thing about this powder, catches your fallout. So you don't end up looking like you have mud eyes. I'm going back in with the big blending brush just to soften up those lines. Okay. Now, deciding what color I want to do. I'm just gonna go with my signature pink. That's pretty standard. So for this one, I take Medusa, which is that one right there. And I don't even use a brush. I just rub my finger into it. Very lightly. You don't want to like ruin your makeup. And I dab that in the middle. Middle. Okay. It's gonna look crazy right now. Just trust me. Do it again on the other side. Middle. Okay. Now we're going to take Cunning, which is this color right here. It's kind of a pinky gold. Different finger, clean one, inner corner. And blend that into the middle. Same on this side. The basics of eyeshadow is medium, light, dark, and you just blend. Cunning. I really like inner corner color for some reason. I love it. A little bit of Medusa, blend it in. Cunning. Medusa. That's what they call me. Just kidding. Then we take our blending brush. Oh, and we tap on a little bit of the base color that we started with. Signature from the Milani palette, the tan color. And this just helps you blend the two. So it doesn't look so crazy. It just looks the right amount of crazy. Okay. Now, once that's blended, I like to go back in and just retouch. Tap. Medusa. Tap. This is like a light pinky peach eye, is what I'd describe this as. Tap. And then Medusa. Tap. And then we're gonna go in with just a touch of the brown Truth shade right here. Tap it off. We're gonna do just outer V corner up into the crease, avoiding the lid. Voila. There's that part. Now for the under eye, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but with our little brush. So you start with the lightest shade, get it, tap it off a little bit, and then you put it along right under your lashes. Don't mind me almost picking my nose, I'm just trying to balance my hand. Tap that off, wipe it off if you need to. Then you go in with your medium shade, which mine is Medusa, and I start blending that in. It's very important to make this face all the time. Blend that in right there. Get some more, do it on this side. Don't poke yourself in the eye like I did. And then the last shade, which was Truth, which is the brown color, right there on the corner. And I go above on the top lash line and do a little V. Just to deepen that up. Like that. See, it's pinky, peachish, shimmery. Pretty good color for anybody. Okay, now that we are done with eyeshadow, we are going to curl our eyelashes. You may think I'm weird. I put it in my armpit to warm it up. Because what's the use of curling hair with a cold iron? You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty good to heat it up. Yeah, so we're just gonna chill for a minute while it's heating up in our armpit. It's great, you know, quality bonding time with yourself. Okay, now that that is nice and heated up, we're going to curl. Don't paint your eyelash line like I do, because it really hurts. And you could potentially, you know, lose eyelashes that way. But you don't want that. We need these little brooms to keep dust particles out of our eyes. Ow. Okay, I go over them a couple times because I like mine pretty curly. Don't paint your eye. Because, my friends, that hurts. I try to get them as closely curled as possible. But, you know, sometimes I think of eyelashes and eyebrows. They're sisters, they're not twins. That's what I've always said to everybody. Ow. Okay, that's good enough. We're not going anywhere. We're probably gonna go to bed after this. Brain fart. Mascara. I use Lash Next Door by Brooklyn & Bailey. This stuff is great. It stays on until you're ready to remove it. Then it comes off like butter. Good for humidity. It's wax-based instead of oil or water. And I just love how it looks. You'll see in a minute. Don't pump your mascara like that. Twist it around because pumping it causes air bubbles, which dries out your mascara. Blink and wiggle, blink and wiggle. You know the drill. Mascara face. Some other facts about me. Favorite color is yellow. I like dogs and cats. My favorite animal is a white tiger. I'm originally from northeastern Utah. And now live in southern Texas. Southwest, southern, near San Antonio. So as you can imagine, I've had to learn to do my makeup a little bit different. because of the humidity here. Because where I grew up, it was bone dry. Didn't have to worry about things like water. But here, curly hair, makeup melts off. And you sweat right as you get out of the shower. Fortunately, it is winter right now, November to be exact, and it's actually really nice here. Some days I like to do eyeliner, some days I don't. I usually find that it makes my eyes look smaller, and they're already pretty small. They disappear when I smile, so that's always fun. Blink and wiggle, blink and wiggle. I do about 2 or 3 coats of mascara. Just to really get them coated. So after about 2 coats of the Lash Next Door, I go in with my Maybelline Lash Sensational waterproof one, because again, humidity, and my eyes water a lot because I'm just an emotional wreck. And again, don't pump your mascara, twirl it. I go in with the long side. Well, first I go little side, touch, touch, and that helps thicken up the lash line. And then I flip to the long side, and I just slowly blink. I don't have the longest lashes in the world, but this makes them look pretty decent. I've tried wearing falsies, but my eyes just do not cooperate. Third coat. There you go. Now for this last eye. And don't worry, we will be doing our bottom lashes. I just do my top ones first. Touch, touch. Flip to the long side, blink. Make sure to get those corner ones. I'm gonna go over just a little bit on this one because I feel like I missed a spot. My contact is rolling around. That's always fun. Let those dry for a little bit. Then I go in with Lash Next Door. For the bottom eyelashes. Remember, folks, don't poke yourself in the eye. nice coat of Lash Next Door. Then we go in with the short side of Maybelline. Just like that. And we have bottom lashes. Wow. Okay, and now, let these dry for a second. Now we do eyebrows. My eyebrow routine is very simple. I take, oop, nope, not that. My eyebrow pencil. This one's really short. I've had it since I was, again, 15. It hardly even has a stub. My eyebrows are thick naturally, a little too thick sometimes, and I just rub this in a little bit. Just keeping within the lines, you know, kindergarten coloring. Filling in the sparse areas. You can probably hear the train in the background, don't mind that. And then once that is done, I take the swirly spoolie brush and I brush through them. Just like this. Thomas is very vocal tonight. The joys. And then you take, sorry, hiccups again. Okay, maybe it's gonna work. Last thing I recorded was doing my eyebrows, then my phone shut off. Added highlight, now doing lips. Just lining them. With this pink liner. Then going in with CoverGirl Katy Perry Katy Kat Matte in the color Persian Pink. Putting that on. Key to doing lips and eyes, do a lighter colored eye or like a more mild eye with bold lips, or do a more subtle lip with bold eye is usually the term. And then I have this Copycat Kylie Jenner lipstick, I guess. This is Dragon. I got it from Amazon for Christmas one year. And voila, you are done. A good tip, takes off the lipstick. And that was it, y'all. I gotta look here. I hope you enjoyed, and you're welcome, sisters, for finally filming the makeup tutorial that you've all been asking for. Oh, and I forgot the most important step of all. You want this to last all day in humidity. Setting spray. Mine is the L'Oreal Infallible. Let it dry before you open your eyes. Don't mind my clacking rings. And voila, this is our look. What do you think? Make sure there's no lipstick on your teeth. And that's it, y'all. Thank you. To remember to look here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and just came and chilled with me while I did my makeup for no reason at all other than fun. So yeah, hope you like the look, and maybe I'll make more videos in the future. Who knows? Bye.